You know, I was thinking about the concept of focus the other day. We live in a world that is constantly tugging at our sleeves, don't we? The phone rings, the email dings, the breaking news flashes across the screen. It's easy to drift. And let me tell you, drifting is a tragedy. Drifting never led anyone to the top of the mountain. Drifting only leads to the bottom. But here is the good news. Focus isn't a mystical talent reserved for the chosen few. It's a habit. It's a decision. It is the set of the sail. I read a study recently about something called attention residue. Fancy term, isn't it? It basically says that every time you switch tasks, part of your brain is left behind on the old task. You're not really here, and you're not really there. You're scattered. So I asked myself, Jim, what if you just stopped drifting for 3 days? Not a lifetime, just 3 days. What would happen if you treated your attention like your money, investing it, not wasting it? Well, let me share with you the 5 simple disciplines that changed the game for me. First, I had to learn the art of the evening design. You see, you cannot start the day until you have it finished on paper. Productivity experts call this reducing decision fatigue. If you wake up asking, what should I do today? You have already lost the battle. The morning is for execution. The evening is for strategy. So, habit number 1, I wrote down the one absolute must-do task for the next day. Just one. Not 10 things that might happen, but the one thing that must happen. Then came habit number 2. I had to fire my distraction. I looked at my phone, that marvelous, terrible little machine, and I put it in another room. Out of sight, out of mind. There is a psychological concept called stimulus control. It says our environment shapes our behavior more than our willpower does. If the cookie isn't on the counter, you won't eat it. If the phone isn't on the desk, you won't check it. Simple, isn't it? But remember, what is easy to do is also easy not to do. Now, once the stage was set, I needed a rhythm to dance to. Enter habit number 3, the timer. I employed a little strategy the experts call the Pomodoro technique. It sounds fancy, but it's just common sense. You work with intensity for 25 minutes, and then you disconnect for 5. Why? Because focus is a muscle, and muscles need release to grow stronger. If you try to hold your breath for an hour, you will pass out. But if you breathe in and breathe out, you can last a lifetime. During those 25 minutes, I was untouchable. No wandering, no wondering. Then came habit number 4. I treated my energy like a bank account. I didn't wait until I was bankrupt to make a deposit. I took real breaks, no screens, just a short walk or a glass of water to reset the biological clock. Most people rest when they are broken. I learned to rest to prevent breaking. It turns out the secret to moving fast is knowing when to stand still. Finally, we arrive at habit number 5, the review. You see, experience isn't the best teacher. Evaluated experience is the best teacher. At the end of each of those 3 days, I took 10 minutes to look back. I asked, what worked? What distracted me? Where did I lose the thread? And we call this a feedback loop. If you don't look at the scoreboard, you don't know how to play the next quarter. You cannot improve what you do not measure. It is amazing what happens when you start paying attention to your attention. I found that my focus hadn't just improved. My anxiety had vanished. Why? Because anxiety often comes from the open loops, the unfinished business, the feeling of being overwhelmed. But when you plan, you execute, you rest, and you review, you close the loops, you find a sense of peace. And peace, my friends, is the fertile soil where focus grows best. So here is the challenge I have for you. 3 days, not a lifetime, just 72 hours. Can you commit to that? Can you pay the small price of discipline today so you don't have to pay the heavy bill of regret tomorrow? Because here is the truth. The marketplace pays for value, and value comes from deep, concentrated effort. It doesn't come from skimming the surface. It doesn't come from being busy. It comes from being effective. Don't let the electronic noise steal your future. You are the captain. You set the sail. Take these habits. Plan your night. Clear your space. Time your work. Rest your mind. And review your day. If you do this, you won't just find your focus. You might just find yourself. And let me tell you, that is a discovery worth making. Let's get to work.